Welcome back to Optimistic Podcast. I am your host, Steve, and I am the CEO of Concierge Realty Service. And I have my host with me,
Alicia, Lifestyle International Realty.
We're excited to be here today. Boy, we're going to have a good one. We have a special guest. Her name is Nyla. How are you doing, Nyla?
I'm doing good.
Great.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So we're here to talk about relationships.
Okay.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Okay.
In 5 words, tell me what makes us surprised.
Okay. What makes us surprised is the fact that we are nurturers. Men have to take on a more masculine role. Women have the more feminine role. I feel like that's what it makes us surprised. We're more that feminine side for you. Also, what makes us surprised is that we have a different point of view about things. Different genders have different point of views. That's very valuable.
So that makes y'all surprised. So that just makes
it does.
Well, does that just make y'all an asset?
No, it makes. Well, actually, it does make sense.
Okay.
That's the same thing, though.
No.
A prize is an asset.
No.
You don't want to be a liability.
But that doesn't make you a prize. It just makes you an asset. So you said you don't
Our
want to
beauty
go
is what makes us
Nobody
surprised.
cares about that. That's
Okay,
gonna fade.
I'm just saying because
That's gonna fade.
I get that, but no, it's not gonna fade.
Yes.
It ain't gonna fade for us. But but prizes. Okay, you saying prize versus a set. Prizes in a set is the same thing. When you say prize, I'm thinking trophy wife. Now,
No.
I was going to say prize. Like, how do we know what you're looking for in a prize? Because a prize could be something that Cracky Jack loves, or it could be something in a fair. I mean,
Great. I'm glad you asked that question. Now here's the answer. And I know the men out there watching are going to agree with you. Right? Yes, every man wants a beautiful car. Every man wants a beautiful car. But if you love that car, you're going to keep it. Eventually the car starts to look old. What makes the man keep that car? It's the comfortability of the ride. It's the dependence that you can depend on that vehicle. Right? It's low maintenance. Right? Those are the things that make low maintenance. That's absolutely. See the face? This is what I'm talking about, fellas. Now we're about to get down. We ain't got too much longer, but we may even invite her back for a part 2. But we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. That's what I'm talking about, right? I said low maintenance. You see their face? See, first of all, I woke up like this. Ain't that what? I woke up like this. Very low maintenance. Fellas, they have to do so much, or they think they have to do so much to keep us. We don't care. You can have a bonnet on your head.
oh, I love bonnets.
Okay.
I love one on real.
but I'm not going outside.
Right, exactly.
But look, I'm telling you, the real man doesn't care about all of that stuff that women think we care about. We just don't care.
But most stuff we do for ourselves, though.
Yeah, I know, but then you'll become selfish, right? Because you're doing more stuff for yourself, especially when you're in a relationship. You're doing more. Oh, that's my job.
He done stretched me out.
Yeah, but it's that y'all do more for yourself, right? And sometimes women get so caught up in doing more for themselves, they forget to do more for their relationship.
And men too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I can see
Because
that.
men too. Because sometimes men, not mean to cut you off, but sometimes men focus. No, I really didn't. No, but sometimes men don't hear us. When we say I need you, whatever the love language is, but you're giving me something else.
So you think men don't go through that with women?
I do.
Yeah,
I really do agree. But sometimes the men don't listen because they're so used to doing something a certain way.
No, then sometimes women don't listen. Because, growing up in a black family, I'm pretty sure all y'all heard this. You don't need no man. You don't need no man. You can do this, you can do that. But if you want to go back to biblical terms, God said He made y'all as our helpmate. So when I say helpmate, if I'm the plumber, the contractor, you're the helper. The helper means when I ask you to do something, you need to be doing it.
And you know what? I don't mean to cut you off, but that I don't need a man thing. I know we've all heard that in the black community, but I feel like that goes back. We could have a whole conversation on
But that's
that.
some level of hurt that they feel.
Exactly. Yeah. That's like a coping phrase for a lot of women that was living in a single parent household. That's what I believe that's them.
So let me ask you a question. Do you believe y'all are helpmates?
Yes.
So y'all do know what helpmates are, right?
Yes.
So helpmates don't mean y'all don't control anything. You're not the controller. You're not the captain of the ship, right? Too many times women want to be the one that be the captain of the ship.
I don't want to be.
Okay? help me. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, you know what? A real woman don't mind following as long as they know where we going.
Exactly.
As long as we know where we going.
Exactly.
Hey.
Right. We don't need to be the three blind mice.
I don't need to be just wandering because I'll follow you to the moon, but if I don't know where you're going, no.
Exactly. And that goes back to, like I said, yeah, some type of information about the person. Because I don't mind that. I'll sit down, let my man be the captain of the ship. I don't mind that. And then in my career world, I'll be the captain of that ship. But
so speaking of your career world, we're gonna pivot here for a minute, and we're gonna have you back on part 2.
Okay.
But I want to ask you this about relationships and careers.
Yes.
How do you feel the right relationship with the right career? For instance, I'm a realtor. Could you see me with somebody who's not a realtor, or somebody who don't understand the real estate market or the real estate industry?
I feel like I could see you with somebody that is in the realtor world, but they would have to understand that you're not going to be available all the time. Like, sometimes he just will have to let you do you and trust you. That's like the big thing. I feel like.
And that's why I understand celebrity with celebrity, military with military.
Right.
So how do you feel about that in your view?
I feel like it goes back to like the lifestyle, I think, because like a military lifestyle, some people might not like, you know, we got to put all the toothbrushes to the left, we got to take a shower at 5 a.m. sharp and stuff. Like, that ain't for everybody. So, you know, you kind of got to find the person that kind of goes with your lifestyle, goes with your niche, accepts it, trusts you, and
You know, I'm thinking about this in my line of work, and you said all these women that they have to choose from. But then we have clients that see all these homes that they want to choose from. Right. But instead of choosing all the homes, they go through and pick out the criteria that fits best for them.
Right.
So everybody might not want 3 bedrooms. Somebody might want 5.
Right.
So why do I need to go through all of the 3 bedrooms when I really want 5 bedrooms?
Right.
Right. So that can eliminate a lot of the stuff that you don't need. Right. And then now the pool is small. So now we don't waste a whole lot of time on the 3 bedrooms. That's not really
Hold up.
That's a mic drop. It's dropping mic.
Because that's good. That's good. But you know, sometimes people say they want one thing, and then they get out there and they say, you know what? I thought I wanted that 5 bedroom, but this 3 bedroom actually fits exactly what I really need. What I wanted, what I need. Right? So we step out in the world saying, this is what I want, and overlook what we really need. Right? So what y'all need to do for the next time, tell the truth.
Yeah.
Somebody tell the truth.
We'll have an idea, but
Especially growing up, we grow up with baby dolls, and we grow up like with dolls, and we get doll house, and we're supposed to be this way, but we really don't know what we want in a relationship.
They don't know what they
Right.
want.
Don't know all
They
that.
don't know what they bring to the table. They don't have a clue. Y'all heard it.
That is
right?
not what
No,
we said.
that's not
She said she couldn't tell me what she brings to the table. She said they don't know what they want.
I said right away sometimes.
Excuse me.
I'm just saying
Excuse me.
sometimes.
But you said, but Nala said men have the superpower to know what they want right away, and you said we can.
But y'all still go through all them counselors though. They still do
But
that.
know why? Again, because I said because we're hunters, right? We're hunters. Here's an analogy for you. Y'all gonna hate my analogy, but it's true. This is a forest full of animals. I don't know if I want to eat the rabbit, the cow. I don't know what tastes better. I have to kill all those animals to find out which one is best for me. That's how men are. We are hunters. We are hunters. So when we come back and we talk about part 2 of this relationship thing, we're going to talk about why do women think that men supposed to only have one woman when there's so many of y'all. Wait a minute. Hold it for later. I love the face. Yeah, come on with it. Come on with it.
Not getting into poly stuff.
Yeah, we can talk about poly. We're going to go back to history. Because, see, poly is something they brought to America to confuse you. But if you go back into the African times, the Egyptian times...
But in part 2.
Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm just going to talk about what we're going to talk about. Part 2, right? And I could be jumping.
See, but them men wasn't splitting the bills, though. They wasn't like making the women pay for food.
Yeah, because the women did.
They had the money.
Because the women did what we asked. So hold those thoughts for part 2.
Okay.
I get it. I'm loving it.
Well, we already about to go.
I'm loving it, but I want to know why.
We ready to go in.
Right.
Think about it. Why should a man have one woman when there's so many of y'all? Right? Don't answer.
I don't even like the way you
Don't.
it.
I don't either.
That's okay. That's okay. That's the messy part. Right? But that's the messy part. I told you, right? Why should we settle when there's a whole bunch to choose from? The dating pool for us is much greater than the dating pool for y'all. Why should we settle?
And why should we settle?
Okay, don't ask questions right now. See, we're wrapping up, and you can talk about this on part 2.
But we better talk about this after this. After this cut off, we still better have a conversation.
Oh yeah, we can do that. But when we come back to the camera again, these are the things I want to bring. I'm not saying this is the way I feel. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I'm just asking questions to be messy, not to be fair to y'all. Then we're gonna cut it, right? Then we're gonna cut it. Why should women settle for a man that wants a mother? Let's talk about that. Like most men want to be treated like the man in the relationship. They want the woman to cuddle them like that's their mother, right? You know, you're grown now. There's no more breast milk. You're not breastfeeding. You want a woman, you got to treat her like you're the man. So, part 3. Yeah.
Sound like it.
Once we're gonna have, so let's have 3 parts. Because when we come back now, we're gonna have another time. Then we're gonna bring a dude, right? And you, right? And then we'll probably go to our other location. Right? And we'll bring a dude, and so part 2, we'll bring you back.
Okay.
Part 3, we'll bring you and a dude.
Okay.
And then with part 3, we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Okay.
Hey, y'all. Hey, I hope y'all enjoying this, right? I wanted to get a little messy. Nala came here like she was studying on her drive with political answers, right? That's what she did, right? Alicia turned cold on me. You know, she's supposed to be my partner. All of a sudden, she sits next to Nala, and they got girl power. It's all right. Look, see these guns? Wait, you can't see the net, but I got these right here. I'm built for that. So part 2, they're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about relationships. Hey, Nala, we definitely appreciate you having you.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
You're pretty smart.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty smart.
You hung in there. You hung in there. You tried.
She got a black eye. She did get a black eye. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit.
You got your lip busted. You got your lip busted. I'm the only one leaving unscathed.
No, you didn't leave
I'm
unscathed.
leaving
You got
unscathed.
hit up in the back of your head.
Listen, till next time, yo. This is optimistic. We don't panic. We what?
We pivot.
Hey, we'll see y'all next time. Say goodbye now.
Bye, y'all. Thank you.